So welcome back once again. Today I'll be teaching us on how to make our bonnet at home. This is going to be with a little elastic just at the back of the bonnet. So we'll be using just a little elastic, and we'll be using this satin. This is a double face material, and I'll be using this black satin. I'll be using it for the band of the bonnet, and this green fabric will be for the body of the bonnet. So I'll be attaching a little elastic at the band at the back. Also, if you have any ruffles in the house and is exactly the color or something you can use to beautify your bonnet, you can as well attach this at the front. But for today I won't be attaching this at the front just because it doesn't match the colors I'm using. So I'll cut a piece from either the black or the green to make a bow to put at the side of the bonnet. So, and this is also another thing, you can make use of this stone and put at the edge of your bow, but I don't know, I'll be attaching it towards the finishing anyway. So let's move on. The first thing we'll be doing is we'll need to measure out the size of which we want our bonnet to be. We don't want it too tight and we don't want it too big. So I'll be using 18 inches measurement straight down. So from the edge here, this is my 18 inches, and we have half of my 18 inches as 9 inches, which is here. So I have my 18 inches as vertical. Also, I'll go horizontal. Also have my 18 inches here, and this is also my 9 inches. Let me shift back here just because I want to make that 9 inches the center point. So this is my 18 and this is also my 9 inches. So both as vertical and horizontal, the 9 inches is meeting here. So I'll need to go round in my 9 inches. That's from the center. I'll measure 9 inches. So I'm going around by 9 inches. I'm not using this anymore. The 18 inches is just also to get the length of our bonnet. So from the middle, because half of 18 inches is 9 inches. So that's why I'm going all around from the center out 9 inches. Let me do one more here so I can be closer. I'm doing one more. So now we can get our circle. So now this is the circle. This is what we are cutting out for our bonnet. You know, it depends on how big you want your bonnet to look like. Probably if you're used to carrying a braid, that means you might decide to make it bigger. Like myself, I'm used to carrying wig, and at night definitely I'll hold the wig and I'll have my natural hair on. So that means I don't need it to be so big. So now I have the circle for my bonnet. So what I'll be doing is I need to sew around my circle, a loose sewing around my circle. That is what I'll do, and I'll bring it back to the table. Now I am back So now I'm back with my loose sewing, and I actually use a black thread so that we can see how it went round. So the next thing I'll be doing is picking one of this thread. So I picked one of the thread and I'll have to smoke it. Now I'm smoking it, trying to create gathers. So as for you to know if the gathers is okay, you need to measure round your head for the band. So the size of the band is where you are stopping for the bonnet also. Just make sure you're pulling just a thread so that it won't get locked up. You can see my bonnet is on already. It's just as simple as ABC. As for the measurement, I have 24 inches. So you measure around 24 inches. My air bonnet here already. So now we are going for the band. So we measure 24 inches, but we'll add allowance so as to be able to the sewing allowance. Let's say half inch at each side. So we have 25 inches. That's half at each side. We have 24 plus 1. We are cutting on fold. So if we are cutting on fold, you can fold in, because we are cutting on fold, because this is going to be the edge. We're not going to leave this as the edge. So cutting on fold, I'm using 1.5 inches for the band, but as for the half inch that I'll be fixing in, I'll be cutting out 2 inches. That's on fold. If we didn't fold it before cutting, we are cutting 4 inches, but on fold we'll cut 2 inches. And for the length, we are cutting 25 inches. For the 2 inches, I've added the sewing allowance, which is half inch, because I'm just going to make use of 1.5 inches, and this is my 25 inches. And make use of your steaming iron just for accuracy. The bow is just going to be in 4 corners. Some people want detailed bonnet, so let me say 5 inches. That's 5 by. I'll use this for my bow, and this is going for my band. You'll just sew the bow, sew it round. You can see that it's on fold at one side. So what you just do is you sew it round those edges. You tack it here from here. And as for this one, you go ahead, you know, I've used iron to fold it into 2. Now I'm spreading it out. I'll sew it here. That's at the wrong side. I'll merge the 2 together, sew it half inch at the wrong side, so definitely I'll have it round. So I'll just cut a little piece, of this, after sewing this and attaching this, I'll come and show us before attaching it to the bonnet, and I'll sew this round. Now I'm back with the sewing. This is my bow and this is my band. I told you I'll be joining this band together at the edge, which is what I did here, and my elastic is what I run it at the back here to give me this. So now I'll be folding it back. So this is my band, it's folded, and this is the elastic part. So the next thing is just for me to fix this round edge of my bonnet to this part. So what I'll do is I'll just take one side of this. I'll sew it round first. That's one side like this. I'll open it, I'll sew it round, so by the time I'm fixing the other one, I'll use that to cover it up so as to have a good finishing. So I'm going to join this together, and as for this, we just pinch it out like this. This is our bow, you know. I've sewed the edges round, so I'll just pick it. You make sure you pick it at one side. You can pick it at the other side or this side, just at one side, and just cut it a bit. So now I have an opening here. So the opening is where I'm bringing out my fabric. I'm not the right side of fabric. So now from the right side, I'll do it, and you pleat it just as the way you wanted it. This is my bow, so I'll just cut a little of this green fabric to hold it at the middle. Just about 1 inch to maybe 3 inches. 1 inch breadth, and the length will be about 3 inches, just for you to sew it and cut it out. So we are just going to make a strip here. So now that I have just a small fabric, I need to sew this at the wrong side and bring it out. So after that, I'll just use it to hold my bow, and I'll just tack it to this bonnet maybe at the side or at the center. So at the end of it all, I can decide to put each stone at the edge of the bow just to beautify it the more. So let me go and fix it all, and I'll show us the finishing touches. So this is the finishing of our air bonnet. This was the bow and the small strip that I cut to hang around that bow area. So, and I just tack it with needle and thread on the band, and this is it. Yes, and this is the inner part of our hair bonnet. So this looks so beautiful. So this is actually a good job. You can follow the same step. You can put some other things in front of your own, like an accessory, but because I don't have the exact color that I want to use, that was why I improvised in using a bow. So this really looks beautiful. So please, this is the end of our tutorial today. So I'd love you to like, subscribe and share to your loved ones. Thank you very much for watching this video, for taking time out. Thank you for your love. And as for the videos, I'll be posting at least once or twice in a week. I'm so sorry for going for a very long time. I've said that in the beginning of the video, so I'm so sorry. Something led to something happened, and that was it. So but I'm back now, very much back. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Remember to subscribe if you have not, and if you have subscribed, please do like, share. If you have any topic you want me to share with you, you can actually drop it on the comment section below. So thank you very much. I really appreciate. I love you guys, and I'd love to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.